Hello, everyone. Here's Team C. Today we are going to talk about the Facebook strategic leadership. I'm Binong Su. We also have Jun Chao Li, Xiaohan Huang, Sizhe Yang, and Ray Wang as our teammates. So first, let me introduce about the Facebook. So Facebook is a global technology giant that offers online social media services with billions of users under its available app products, including Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. Facebook was founded in 2004 by Mark Zuckerberg and a couple of the other students at the Harvard University. Initially, it was prevalent on campus and then soon expanded out of it, becoming the largest social network in 2012. The C-level of the Facebook includes many known names who have influenced the technology community and played key roles in shaping or reshaping this tech giant in the past few years. As one of the founders who stays with the company, Mark Zuckerberg is also the CEO and chairman who settled the company's overall strategy directions and product strategies. Zuckerberg's leadership style has been regarded as transformational, a mix of demanding, encouraging, entrepreneurship, and goal-oriented characteristics injected into Facebook's gene and lead Facebook through years of Facebook's success and crisis. So then my teammates will analyze more deeply about the strategic leadership propositions.
The first one is Proposition 3-2D. Proposition 3-2D explains well that executives with expertise can make the right decisions appropriately, analyze how they are applied, and make improvements. As the founder of Facebook, Zuckerberg is also a software designer. Zuckerberg's success is not a coincidence. He developed a keen interest in learning programming from a young age and taught college courses in software development during his high school years. In addition, he insists on developing several software programs and through continuous practice, Zuckerberg gradually mastered the skills of computer programming and software development. It was due to Zuckerberg's rich computer programming skills that the initial coding of Facebook was also undertaken by him alone. After entering university, Zuckerberg studied programming and psychology at the same time. It was because of Zuckerberg's knowledge of psychology that he realized the psychological needs of users of social networking sites and developed Facebook to meet the needs of users. Next page.
On the other hand, as a transformational leader, Zuckerberg's aggressive and possibilities-oriented cognitive style allows him to constantly take Facebook to a higher level. But its radical aspect also brings certain risks to the company. Transformational leaders facilitate the development of organizations by setting goals and implementing incentives. The leader's cognitive style is often possibilities-oriented, aggressive, and individualistic. It is pointed out that an executive's cognitive style will be reflected in his or her strategic choices. As a result, Zuckerberg will tend to pursue radical and innovative strategies. In practice, apart from integrating more functions into Facebook.com, Zuckerberg is also diversifying its product line by acquiring many other small but promising companies to leverage the marketing pressure, such as Instagram and Oculus, which contributes a large share of its aggregate profits currently. This fully shows that Zuckerberg's enterprising cognitive style urges him to continuously explore market opportunities, which secure Facebook's dominance in the long term. However, under the pressure of fierce competition, this aggressive leadership style also makes Zuckerberg adopt decisions that are too radical and harmful to the long-term interests of the company. In order to maintain and improve Facebook's competitive advantage by strengthening its relationship with politics, Zuckerberg leaked the information of 50 million users to Cambridge Analytica to influence the results of the US election. This caused great damage to Facebook's corporate image and reputation, which not only failed to enhance its competitive advantage, but also led to a dump on its stock price. This shows that Zuckerberg's cognitive style may also lead him to extreme strategic decisions when the pressure is excessive. Next, please.
Now I'll talk about the power and the leadership of Zuckerberg. In 2018, the Cambridge Analytica scandal caused service user information leakage, and Facebook's stock fell 24% in a single day, losing more than $123 billion. Facebook has been criticized and questioned by millions of users over the scandal. However, Mark Zuckerberg, the decision maker who shared the data with Cambridge Analytica, was not dismissed. Zuckerberg's reputation and ability to connect Facebook's brand to himself. In the wake of the scandal, there was a move within Facebook's board to ask Zuckerberg to step down. When people guessed about whether Zuckerberg would step down, Facebook employees, financial analysts, venture capitalists, and even the company's critics said Zuckerberg was Facebook's founder, CEO, chairman, and the most powerful shareholder. Only Zuckerberg can use his ability and popularity to pull the company out of the troubles. Zuckerberg has never been shy about pricing his own contribution to Facebook, and also the company's founder. People still have confidence to him and don't mind if he retains absolute power because they believe they can make the company better. At the same time, he changed the two-tier share structure in 2012 to a three-tier share structure in 2019. Both Class A and Class C are free float, guaranteeing Facebook's funding and share price. Class B has additional rights of management and voting rights. Zuckerberg has started his Class A and Class C holding. However, he raised the holdings of Class B stocks. This can ensure that Zuckerberg has absolute voting rights and also attract more investors to achieve better economic development. Thank you. Next.
Now I'm talking about the Proposition 8-7. The Zuckerberg now controls about 58% of the company's voting shares, has been serving as his chairman since 2012. A regulatory filing shows, and he has a fairly high reputation within the company, all of which has helped him become the root of power consolidation inside Facebook. Peggy Alford has a personal connection with Zuckerberg as the executive of PayPal, and she used to work for the Zuckerberg Foundation, and Drew Houston, the CEO of Dropbox, and a classmate of Zuckerberg's in college, both personally and professionally connected to Zuckerberg. And then I'm talking about the 9-2. By examining the board of directors, we found that most of Facebook's board members have technology-related educational backgrounds or tenure backgrounds, and they are homogeneous in their areas of expertise. To argue this point, we can examine the Meta-Universe initiative that Facebook has focused on most in recent years. Facebook's board of directors identified the concept of Meta-Universe as the next direction in which the company would focus its efforts. Because this concept is seen as another revolution in social networking, and Facebook is obviously not willing to be just a social platform. He wants to be the guide of Meta-Universe. This was a decision based on the homogeneity of the characteristics. Therefore, the company's board of directors approved the proposal to invest $50 million as a program development fund in a very short time. And the appointment of the CEO of its VR glasses company, Oculus, as Facebook's CTO also reflects the choice made by directors with professional backgrounds under the consensus. The last one, I will give you an introduction of the recommendations. The first one is Zuckerberg should pay close attention to whether his decisions deviate from the core values of corporate social responsibility while seeking expansion. In detail, he needs to make a clear distinction between Facebook's profitable apps, Facebook.com and Instagram, and non-profit apps, WhatsApp, and Messenger to ensure that company profit stays far away from users' privacy. So as to re-emphasize his commitment to user privacy and security and regain public support. Second one is considering the importance of executives playing a decisive role in the company. Facebook's next successor would be well advised to have the right people from the field of computer expertise. And third one is the board should include people from different cultures and different backgrounds as directors to gain a more diverse perspective. Also, increase vigilance and independence to ensure the interest of shareholders to avoid monopolization. The last one is a regulatory agency needs to be set up. The agency is designed to assist and evaluate Zuckerberg's actions. The team will help Zuckerberg realize the pros and cons of his own decisions, which will allow him to make more prudent decisions and reduce negative corporate news.
So, as articulated in aforementioned analysis, Mark Zuckerberg's strategy leadership style has been seen transformational, innovative, and visionary. His cognitive content has affected his strong intuitive belief on transparency about social connections, which has been ejected into Facebook Project Gen as Jack Zuckerberg strongly believes that being transparent is key to forming personal connectivities and sharing information. In addition, Mark Zuckerberg acute sensitively to innovative technologies and deep understanding about future development trend of the industry has helped Facebook to identify newer opportunities of growth and always take the first mover advantage across series of acquisition and development. Yeah, and that's all for today's presentation. Thanks for your listening.